And welcome to the battle in the Hawks Nest here at Bishop Hartley High School. We are at the nightcap, and the home team, the Bishop Hartley Hawks, will take on the Hamilton Badin Rams. You can follow us we're live streaming on all social medias on Yamo Media, on Facebook, on the YouTube page, as well as the app. And you can also follow along on Bishop Hartley's YouTube. I am Candace Allen here with Will Ward on call. And as we listen to the public address announcer, we're going to take a pause here to listen to perhaps the national anthem and the school prayer.
Association and abide by standards, conduct, competition, and sportsmanship. We strive to maintain positive relations with all schools. Let's have the players play, coaches coach, the officials officiate, and the fans cheer in a positive manner. The athletes and coaches participating in this contest are friendly rivals and members of opposing teams. The Christian Society of this contest have been selected according to procedures adopted by the OHSLA. They are John Henry Coughlin, Stafford, and Lindsay Riggs. We will have the pregame prayer, and then I will introduce the teams for the sixth and final time tonight. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Loving God, we gather in your name, respecting each other, supported by parents, led by coaches, guided by officials. When we practice, give us strength. When we play, give us courage. When we win, give us humility. When we lose, give us peace. In all that we do, let our lives praise you. In the God, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. The battle we have students now.
And for your starters, we'll start with the Hamilton Badin Bears out of Hamilton, Ohio. They're going to be in our green uniforms. Number 2, Braylon Even, a sophomore. Ashley Pate, 5, a junior. Addie Marshall, number 11, a sophomore. Gracie Cosgrove, number 15, a junior. And Avery Colstead, number 34, a sophomore. Those are your starters for Hamilton Badin. And for Bishop Hartley, as we have a pause, who will be our home team this evening in the white. And I'll pause until we get them on camera. And now for your Bishop Hartley Hawks in white and your home team. Number 1, Chloe Powell-Jummin, a junior. Number 3, Anaya Thorne, a junior. Number 13, senior, Ava McKnight. Number 21, junior, Anaya Bumpus. And rounding out the starting 5 for your Hartley Hawks is Zariah Williams, a junior, number 25. Will, what can you tell me about either of these teams? Let's start with the home team this evening. They're 3-12 on the season, but in events like this, especially the Battle in the Hawks Nest, it is their event. They're looked to come out and play really well. So what can you tell me a little bit about the Hartley Hawks?
Well, I know that the Hawks, they have been on a 10-game losing streak. They, like you said, they're 3-12 on the season. It's been a couple of bumpy roads that they've traveled down here lately, but I know that they do have a lot of grit and determination that even though their record may demonstrate one thing, their play and attitude shows a completely different tempo of where they play. So I expect for them to come out and play tough, play hard. The same way we just seen the JV play, I expect the varsity to do that 5 times more. So I think what they have to do is be able to play physical, box out, get steals, get baskets, and just stay in the game and, enjoy the day. So like you said, you're at your home. This is your event. Just take advantage of that opportunity.
And even and McKnight off tip and control out the gate are the Badin Rams. And as Will said, that JV game between the Rams and Hawks was an exciting one. And we look for the varsity teams to bring the magic now off and running. Number 1, Pau Jumpman gets it in the middle of the thorn, slips out of her hands, and the Rams come back. And there you hear in the background the D-Up champs from the Rams bench. Getting them going early, a 3 off the mark from Colstead. And there goes those Hawks. She gets back down the floor really fast and gets the foul. That's junior Chloe Pau Jumpman, who's quick.
She's very quick. Just got to be able to knock these baskets down. We've said it many, many times on this broadcast and many times before, but you got to be able to get to the line and knock these baskets down. That is no commentator's jinx right there. That is all performance and execution. Not taking the blame for those anymore.
And no. That has been the story in high school basketball. We've called a couple of games, a couple of tournaments here in the Central City, and free throws are the story of the game. A lot of points left up on the board. So players, a word to practice at the free throw line, but here are the Rams. Oh, we get a 3. Long one, swish. Gracie Cosgrove.
Got to be able to get a hand in her face.
And timeout from Coach Humphrey. Look, one place you do not want to be taken against the press is on that sideline with 2 players, because the baseline is what? Another defender.
And it's starting to seem more and more. They're more prone to run. And there's that deep 3 right there by Cosgrave. There's nobody hand in her face that's going to be able to be knocked down. I do love those Kobe's. I think those are Grinch additions.
For sure. Yeah, when we called it before is when you have the ball against a press, you want to dribble it in the middle of the floor. So that's Coach Humphreys calling a well-called timeout just to get his players together. And it looks like the Rams will pull off that press just a tad, but no, here they come. Up and over, and Williams runs into another Ram trap and a steal. And off and running is Colstead. Can she control it? No. Out of bounds to the Hawks.
I hate to keep alluding to the JV game that just played, but they played a really physical game, and I can only expect for this Rams team to play just as physical. So the Hawks definitely have to be able to get out of that press break quickly and efficiently.
And there you see Addie Marshall playing aggressively, trying to get the steal. And there they are up top. Williams has it for the Hawks, pulls back at the 3-point line, but runs into another trap. Kickball called. And there's Thorne, pulls up for the elbow J, off the mark.
One thing that they're really going to have to do is get back into those offensive lanes to get the rebound. Nobody went up for a rebound on that attempt at all.
Oh, and what a take. No foul. Gracie Crossgrove, she got hit on the arm.
All the way on the arm.
Yeah, doesn't complain about the call.
Referees aren't going to call everything, but some things are blatant and obvious. You would expect for those things to be called. But could have been out of position. Just let that one go. On to the next play.
And what a catch out of bounds. Foul called on that one, and one. That's Braylon Evan. And you see here on the replay, off the out of bounds, catches it in traffic, able to Euro against two defenders, up strong to go.
And she was able to knock down that free throw for a three-point play to give the Rams a 6-1 lead over the Hawks with 6:10 left. And another turnover by the Hawks is going to put the ball back into the hands of the Rams. This isn't the start that Coach Humphrey and the Hawks wanted, but they got to continue to battle up out of this one.
And there we have the Rams up top, even with the, breaking them down. Getting it over to Cosgrove. Guarded by McKnight. She's able to get to the middle of the paint and a double dribble.
Enough
great defense from the Hawks.
Enough defense that was there to cause a little bit of confusion. You've seen Paul Juman come over there and help out. It's great defense, but now they got to be able to cash it in on the offensive side.
Ooh,
they can't do that because they turn the ball over.
Unforced turnover. And there's Pate, gets it outside to Marshall, but a steal. Williams, and as always, this speedy Powell jumping, but can't get that one to go. Horn underneath. No fouls called. You called it aggressive and a block by Pate. And now Williams pulls it out just to settle things down a bit. There's Thorne once again in the middle of the paint. Loses it, and the Rams come back the other way.
So these referees, they're not going to bail you out. It has to be egregious. It has to be something that was can potentially draw blood in order for it. It's a deep three-point shot.
Swish.
It's knocked down by Cosgrove to get her second three-pointer of the game.
Listen.
It was a logo shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Caitlin Clark will be here tomorrow. And Gracie Cosgrove is doing her impression greatly. Got her feet set and follow through. We got a couple substitutions.
Yeah, she's taken that shot a few times. She had no hesitation in her shot, no thought about whether she should pass it out.
Brooke Sebastian for the Rams, a junior. And number 10, Keegan McKnight, who got some run in on JV and again on varsity. Williams up top, still trying to deal with that Rams defense. Thorne passes it down low. We got a foul called. Eva McKnight will head to the free throw line for 2. And here's a replay of that three-point. Yeah, logo right on top of the BH. Gracie Cosgrove.
I don't think she meant any disrespect by just standing on that B and shooting right on it. That has to be pretty nice for the McKnight family, as you have Eva and now you have Keegan in the game at the same time. Keegan being just a sophomore, and Eva, this is her last year here at Bishop Hartley. So they have both of them at the game at the same time.
We've seen a lot of sister act this afternoon. The battle in the Hawks Nest bring the families together. And there, we got another long ball, and again, this one from Ashley Pate.
Three-point shots everywhere, just making it rain.
And a turnover out of the out of
so
bounds.
Fast.
Yes, that's Braylon Even. The calling card for the Badin Rams is we're going to light you up from the outside and put so much pressure on you that it's even hard to get the ball inbounds. Even misses the first. We got another substitution. Number 23 for the Hartley Hawks, Mia Smith, takes the floor. And number 44, Shelby McClare, takes the floor for the Rams. And we got a three of our own. That's Williams.
That was a big shot. They needed that shot. 3 points by Zaria Williams. And then she's right back and picks up a foul.
And what a shot by Williams. Just got her feet set and let that one fly. And an early second foul for Zaria Williams. And we got another basket by Gracie Cosgrove, doing damage in the early going. 2 threes and now a field goal. There's Thorne down there in the paint. Every time she gets the ball in that box, there are 2 and 3 defenders around her.
See, she's a little winded and looking to come out. I know she was battling back this past week. She was sick, so she was able to fight back and play this game, but she needs a little breather now. Is that Anaya Thorne? Let's see if the Hawks can get a stop here. It seems like every possession that the Rams have come down, they've been able to get a bucket.
And we got a substitution. Marshall back into the game along with Bumpets. Oh, what a pass and what a play. 2 easy ones. Braylon even. And nearly a steal, but bit too aggressive. And that call on Braylon even. And substitution on the floor. 34, Ashley Colstead will give Braden Even a rest. And number 5, Ashley Pate, will give Shelby McClare a rest.
We'll see how by Even going out, she's already has 5 points here so far. See how that affects their offense. As McKnight gets the underneath and 2 points. She's leading Hartley with 4 points, 4 of their 8 points.
There's Cosgrove, who's the shooter. Gotta watch her. But around the perimeter they go. Here the Rams in an easy layup jump stop. Off the side of the rim. Hawks with the rebound, but there's that Rams press. Off and running is Keegan McKnight. Oh, what a play, utilizing the screen from Big Sis.
It's a 6-point lead now.
But Gracie Cosgrove too strong. That will be a travel. Couldn't keep her feet set. She tried to sky from that rebound.
It's close to being a foul. Well, here we see the coast to coast.
Yep. McKnight, you see her big sister just scream the player out the way, and she got a free lane to the basket. And there's Cosgrove, nice little jumper in rhythm. And there she is tracking again, almost with another turnover. But yep, hands. And she'll be called for the foul.
Both teams already with 4 fouls apiece. Like we're going to be in the double bonus. Well, bonus here any minute now. That's another big 3-point shot, that time by Lily McGowan. Hawks quickly up the court. Even McKnight with another 2 points.
And up quickly.
This game isn't lacking any action and intensity.
No,
Both teams are fighting pretty
for
good.
sure, and a steal. That's Maya Smith, gets it over to McKnight. Layup to go.
Down by a touchdown now, or the Hawks
Keegan
still
get
trying to fight back.
all those young legs play double duty, but there to respond, Ashley Pate.
Pass thrown out of bounds, couldn't stay in. What's McKnight? It's back in the hands of the Rams. I think I've said it before, I'm going to say it one more time. It's really important for the Hawks to be able to get a stop on any possession that the Rams have. It seems like every time the Rams come up court, they've been able to cash in and get some kind of points. See what kind of defense that they can draw up or come up with to avoid a three-point shot or just an inside shot, as we see the help defense there and the scrum on the floor. And this time, it is paid off as the possession arrow is in favor of the Hawks. Going to have another sub for both teams. Thorne subbing back into the game, this time for Caitlin Murphy.
And we have some substitutions on the floor. Addie Marshall. We got, just a bit out of control.
I've never played basketball, Miss Allen, but I'm pretty sure you can help me out with this. I mean, it always looks so painful for someone to hit this hardwood floor. You got a three-point shot, it's going to be off the mark. Back up and under, and they're steady fighting, and finally back into the hands of the Hawks.
And the Thorne has it, has to look up. 10 seconds left, and out of bounds. Oh, we got a foul called. That's just Anaya Thorne trying to push the action. And in the bonus, she heads to the free throw line. And off on the first, Hartley 14, the Rams 23. And she gets 1 for 2.
Yeah, her first points of the game. Real deep three, try to beat the buzzer. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the Hawks down 23-15. And we'll be right back here on Yamo Media Sports.
And a word to our sponsors. Yamo Media is a proud sponsor of this year's MVP trophy. Elevate your events with our expert DJ services. Engage globally with top-notch live streaming and create standout content with our tailored content packages. Visit Yamo Media to learn more about our services. And back to the action we go. The Hartley Hawks And here are the Rams coming back down the other way here in the second quarter. The Hamilton Badin Rams 23, Hartley Hawks 15. And we got a three. Oh, bang, outside. That's Brooke Sebastian.
So everyone on this Badin team can shoot the three and let it fly.
That's the role that I hear. Shooter shoot and a block.
And it's going to be with the Rams. Now they're just getting physical on both ends. They're getting a three-point shot. As here you see Sebastian coming up court. Excuse me, this isn't the play. As Sebastian's here she is coming into the action for that three-point shot.
And we got a timeout on the play, or a referee stoppage on the play. And while we take that time, School Days Uniforms is the one-stop school uniform shop for Bishop Hartley High School. We are proud to support the Hawks and keep them looking good. And we look to start again. I think it was a time issue. On Sebastian out of bounds to Cosgrove, being hounded by McKnight. And I gotta call it out, double duty for McKnight, number 10 this afternoon. She just had some run on JV, now on varsity.
Talk about endurance.
And Bumpus playing some terrific defense, but got called just a little too aggressively. That is her first, and again, Sebastian out of bounds. Oh, what a play again, the curl. I can't get the layup to go even, but Cosgrove gets the rebound. Out up top, crosses over. Cosgrove to the middle with the runner. Gracie Cosgrove.
She's steady stacking those points up, and now she's back on defense, turning it into offense. Is it the shoes, they say?
It's got to be the shoes. Off the mark for even, but she gets her own rebound and gets two to go.
It's
takes the contact, too.
4-on-1. 4-on-1 was that right there.
These Rams are ready to play, taking a cue from their JV team who came out really strong. Bumpus with the runner, but the scrum on the floor. Sebastian comes up with it. Do we have a foul? We got a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Hartley Hawks.
And here's the replay right here, that last possession. You see the drive right there by Cosgrove. That floater was real pretty. Right in the middle of the lane, nobody contested that shot. I was hoping that the great camera crew and the production crew of Yamo would show us that last rebound that was by Pate. It's 4-on-1. I can't just say that anymore.
And we got a substitution. Ashley Colstead will give Braylon Even a rest. And out of bounds, here's Bumpus. There's McKnight, too high for Thorne. Here comes Cosgrove dribbling in the middle of the floor, finds her teammate, had an open shot. Oh, what defense. Bumpus with active hands. Oh, and a walk.
They call a foul or they call a travel?
Called a foul.
And I thought that was close to being a
tackle.
tackle.
They called a foul. Kaylin Murphy, her coach, is just screaming out, telling her to shoot the ball. There are a couple of possessions there where she had space just to just launch it. And up top, swish, Ashley Pate.
Her second three-point shot of the game, and this lead is growing fast, very fast for the Rams.
And there's Thorne down low, but a quick foul trying to get the ball to McKnight, and that foul was on number 11, Ashley Marshall. There you see out of bounds, you see the curl, and up top, Ashley Pate sets her feet, follows through. One thing this team does, they're going to get their feet set and knock down some outside shots.
So what does the Hawks have to do in order to at least try to stop the bleeding? Right now, you're down by 18 Like, what do you have to do in order to get back into this game a little bit?
It starts on the defensive end. At this point, they have to be extra aggressive. They only have one team foul so far, but they need to put hands in faces and don't let any of these Badin Rams shoot from the outside. That's where they're doing all of their damage. And here they cause a turnover, and the Rams and Cosgrove, it's 1-on-4, and she pulls it back herself. Oh, at the back of the rim. And Thorne taking the contact and foul call that looks like on 45, Brooke Sebastian. I tell you one thing, Grayson Cosgrove, the junior, has a green light.
Oh, shoot it at will, for sure.
Shoot it.
Hey, she's been lighting it up already. I'm counting already 5 threes taken by this. Well, excuse me, 6 threes.
Oh, and the Hawks got to be careful for a 10-second call, and they get it. Just lack of awareness from the Hawks, but even better defense from the Badin Rams.
Well, much needed timeout called right here by Coach Humphreys of the Hawks.
Yeah.
See if they can just, somehow get something going. Everything seems to be going in the favor of the Rams. They need something to go.
They're not playing. It's all the Rams. There's really nothing they're doing negatively on the defensive end or offensive end. It's just when it's time to convert on the offensive side, the Rams are just making a ton of shots. And a word to another one of our sponsors, the Catholic Foundation exists to connect Catholics with the profound joy that comes with Christ-inspired generosity. They meet their donors wherever they are in their charitable journey and turn their gifts into real-world impact. The Catholic Foundation. And what do you think they're going to call out of this timeout? I think he called it, like you said, just to settle everybody down a little bit. But out of the timeout, what's the word to the players?
If you're Badin right now, if you're the Rams, just continue to do what you're doing. There's no reason to change anything. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive on the defensive rebounds. But other than that, just keep playing your game. Don't let the Hawks get into your head because they're going to become – the Hawks are going to be a little bit more aggressive here. I got a feeling they are. Whether they knock down the shots, that's going to be determined. But they definitely have already been – they're playing tough. They're just not getting the shots that they're looking for. And I'm not even for sure if they're really putting up too many shots. They're not – Badin is doing enough up on the defensive end to where they're not even allowing them to get the shots off.
That's a great observation. It just seems like the Hawks haven't been able to get field goals up. We got a couple of substitutions. Number 5, Ashley Pate back in, and number 2, Braylon Even.
You see they're already in that press defense. So we'll see how long. They drew a 10-second call before. So we'll see what they can get going on here.
Yeah, and there is Bumpus. Oh, off the front of the rim, too strong, but Thorne trying to work through, step through. But at least on that possession, they got 2 field goals up.
Right. 1 offensive rebound, 1 shot taken. So, I mean, you can't overanalyze every shot. Not everyone's going to go in, but let me see you hustle. Let me see someone box out. Let me see somebody fight and maybe fall on the ground, get the possession arrow.
That's the word, keep competing and do all the little things. There's Cosgrove again, gets to the paint, but Bump is there. We got another long 3. Oh, just off the mark from Lily McGowan. And Thorne with the rebound. And she wants to take it herself, but she hands it off to Bumpus in the middle of the court. Oh, but a steal. Just bit too easy up to her teammate, Cosgrove. That's team basketball for the Badin Rams.
And that's one thing that the Hartley can really take a page out of there. You've seen Bumpus and Thorne really trying to figure out who was going to take the ball up court. It should be one set person where, maybe 2, a shooting guard, a point guard. They have to figure something out because right now they're not playing together. They're down by 20 points. Now they got another travel. Bumpus is really playing hard. You can't take her anything away from her effort, but I think she's overplaying at this point. She's trying too hard, and she's going to get taken out and sit down right now.
And we got a couple of more substitutions. Chloe Powell-Jummon heads into the game along with Caitlin Murphy. And like you said, she's playing hard, but she was 1 against 2.
Another clock situation we believe to have here. Maybe someone's first day on the clock. We're starting to have multiple clock infractions.
We've got about 2 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the second quarter. The Rams have built a 20-point lead here early. Most of their damage from their press and from their three-point shooting, but the Hawks still playing hard. Up top, there is Gracie Cosgrove lighting them up, but a little bit too much. Thorne and Powell jumping, but that foul call will be on Powell jumping, and the Hawks are headed toward their 15th foul. They're steady at 4, but one more, they'll be in the bonus, a place they don't want to be. Down low, but back inside. There's Sebastian. What a pass.
We see that the Rams, they don't get rattled. With all the pressure that the Hawks are putting on, they didn't get rattled. They was able to pass out and figure out how to get a shot there.
And trapped once again in the corner. That Rams press. And once again from the three-point line, Pate. But there, the offensive rebound gets the reverse. Not the end one. Braylon even out there limping, but still getting boards. There you see on the replay the three, but see Braylon even down there boxing out against 2, just throws it up there and able to draw the foul. Braylon knocks down the first. Substitutions, Maya Smith. And a sub waiting for the shooter. Off the mark, but possession remains with the Rams. Ashley Pate down there battling. And Addie Marshall would head back into the game. And Pate will have a seat out of bounds. Sebastian controlling the show, pointing out our teammates. Oh, and good defense from the Hawks.
And that's something to build on. Now let's see if they can get some offense to go into here. They've been stifled without points for at least probably about 3 minutes now, if my math is right. It's been a while since they've scored. But it has to be something. They've played a good possession of defense here. Now let's see if they can transition into offense just as well.
And one thing about the coach from the Badin Rams, he utilizes his bench. He has a steady flow of players. Offense, defense, he just rotates them all in. And the referees once again conferring. And the kids in the arena having a good time too.
It's all around good time here at the Battle of the Hawks Nest.
And there's McKnight and Murphy. Dribble penetrating, gets it to Smith, off the mark, and the Rams for the rebound, and they're off and running, pushing pace. There's even, takes it herself, off glass.
I would believe someone usually yells out, stop ball in that type of situation. That's even just continue to just run all the way down court, and another turnover by the Hawks. You see right here, she just goes coast to coast. You see Juman, she's yelling behind her, help. But there's nobody that stopped the ball, nobody that put a hand in her face. They're just making it a little bit too easy right now for Badin to not get these baskets. Because each and every possession they've come down, they've been able to cash in and get some kind of points, whether it's a free throw, whether it's a two-point shot, or, you know, north of it, a three-point shot. You got an offensive foul call right there on Sebastian.
Trying to set the screen. And a substitution. McKnight for McKnight. And that will be Sebastian's third foul. But with a comfortable lead, coach just going to take her out to give her a rest from before the half, and a over and back. As much as the Hawks are pressing up, it's this Ram defense.
Yet another stoppage. Once again, it is, I believe it's a clock error.
And as you stated, we have had a lot of clock issues. Not a lot, but enough.
A hefty amount.
I like that.
More than one.
Yes.
One is a mistake. Two, something happened, but now we're still in the first quarter. We're like at least about 4 of them right now. But hey, things happen. It's been a long day for everybody.
We have had, this is our 6th game this afternoon. There's Pate get into the middle of the paint, dribbling outside now. Marshall, but look at the defense from Murphy. There's Smith, gets it in the corner. Butler.
A little bit too aggressive right there on Murphy.
Too aggressive, but I'm not mad.
No, not at all. Because that's infectious. You see one person playing hard, you're down right now by 23. It's going to get tough. And it's already been a tough season for these ladies. But to continue to play through adversity and continue to keep fighting, no matter how much you're down, it's still a whole second half to be played. So, keep on rolling.
And like you said, doesn't matter how much you're down, you want to play hard. And Caitlin Murphy giving it her all inside and outside. Once again, the Rams with a few substitutions. We have 52.6 seconds left here in the second half. And Butler makes both free throws.
Paige Butler getting in and getting buckets instantly.
And the Rams are so engaged. They tried to steal a ball out of bounds, but here come the Rams up to Thorne with 50 seconds. Oh, what a pass. And Eva McKnight able to finish. And they get the steal and a foul. One thing about continuing to play hard, you see good things happen.
We'll see if these Hawks can make a run here to close out this first half. See some of the Rams junior varsity players starting to get into the game as expected with this type of lead. You don't want to get these ladies hurt. There's still a long season left, so.
For sure. Now under 30. Oh. Smith was about to spot up from the outside, but Murphy down low gets it to Thorne. She spins. Oh, jumper off the mark, gets her own rebound and gets the foul. Oh no, a jump ball called. Possession to the Rams.
Thorne's fighting hard. That's what I like to see. No matter what the game outcome is going to be, just continue to play. Just continue to show that you have something invested in this. You practice hard all during the week. Sometimes, things just don't fall your way.
And look at that, Powell jumping with the fast break and defense. Doesn't get the layup to go, but what a response. At the buzzer, Chloe Powell jumping. Here you see on the replay, Juman doesn't get that first shot to go, keeps after it with time ticking down. The short little jump shot, good to go. The Hartley Hawks 19, Badin Hamilton Rams 40. But as we go to break, a word to our sponsor. Join us at Planks on Parsons for your next gathering. Open 7 days a week. Enjoy our family atmosphere with great food specials and the best pizza in town. Since 1939, Planks on Parsons has been a Columbus destination place for many joyous occasions. Party rooms are available and also delivery is offered across the city. We are open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. See you soon and see everyone back for some second half action. And we're back at the battle in the Hawks Nest at Bishop Hartley High School. We have a good game today. However, the Hamilton-Badin Rams came out strong in that first half. They lead 40-19 over your Bishop Hartley Hawks. And a word to our sponsor, one of our sponsors starting out at Raising Cane's. Our one love is craveable chicken fingers. We use only the highest quality ingredients with a cook-to-order system that ensures a great-tasting chicken finger meal served hot and fresh every time. Visit us at 3611 East Main Street after the game. Raising Cane Chicken Fingers, one love. And back to the action we go. Here are the Hawks. Oh, what a catch. But a bit too strong from Pao Juman. And just the unforced error starting out.
That's the second one of the half. You missed one because of your phenomenal read.
Thank you.
But it's just, got your back. There was one on the inbounds of the coming out of the half, which, coming out of the halftime and you've obviously went into the locker room and you've went over things as an off three-point shot. I believe she almost got her own rebound, but a jump ball is called and possession is going to be in a possession of the Rams. But you want, coming out of half, you want to come and see something different. The Hawks came out in 2 turnovers already, so.
And those things you want to clean up, especially down 21. And there's even a quick whistle. Zaria Williams a little bit too handsy. And out of bounds is Ashley Pate. We see the cut and the bounce pass up strong, but doesn't get a good angle. And McKnight with the board. However, possession to the Rams.
How?
Offensive foul for swinging the elbows. But did she call a foul?
She did not call a foul.
I don't think you could do that.
Well, it's 2024 and brand new rules come out every single day, and obviously that's one of them. We're baffled right now.
That is the right word for it, is baffled. No foul called, but a turnover, thorn down, and then we get a timeout. Coach Humphrey wants an explanation.
As he deserves one.
For sure.
You see who called the foul didn't come and explain it to her at all.
No. The call was that she was swinging her elbows, and it appeared that the 2 referees were stating that it's kind of like a turnover or a travel. But if she's swinging her elbows, that's a foul. You should call the foul. And as you see, just wave off the referee. I'm really not for sure what happened on that play. But the full timeout. And Coach Humphreys is just in his huddle telling Eva McKnight everything is okay, just brushing on off. The Rams back out on the floor waiting. And once again, this is the battle in the Hawks Nest. We've had a full slate of games today, both JV and varsity. And it should be mentioned, the Hartley Hawks did beat the Hamilton-Badin Rams, their JV team. However, the Rams currently on varsity getting the job done, and we have a foul from Cosgrove. A bit too much pressure on the sideline. And there we are, out of bounds. 21 comes up, Bumpus being hounded by Kolstead and gets the steal, just rips it right from her. Cosgrove gets it. Oh, what a pass. And no shot. But we got a foul. That's on Williams. Here you see on the replay, Cosgrove, she's just looking for a cut and even. You see her down low in the paint and gets the foul. And even back to Cosgrove, give and go, just not enough. And there's Thorne off and running. Bounce pass, too close. Even for the Rams, gets it out. Cosgrove again for another three, lines it up, swish. Gracie Cosgrove looks like her third three of the day.
Her 17th point of the game.
And there you see she's up top, still working, only a junior. But my, oh my, can that young woman shoot. And out of bounds still with a press with a 24-point lead. William races it up, takes some contact, and calls a double dribble.
The onslaught continues, as you see right here. They come right back up, and Cosgrove sets up for another shot. Follow through, looking great. Everything looks great on her end.
There's Even with a step through. Braylon Even.
You might will see a timeout here by Coach Humphrey again, because it's starting to look, you know, like these ladies are starting to put their head down just a little bit. And
Braden Even almost with the steal. Thorne with it down low and got that one to finish. Anaya Thorne. Just a great response after a couple of bad possessions. And we got our first substitution of the second half. Brooks Sebastian heads into the game. She does have 3 fouls. And once again, look, I can never knock a player playing hard, and that Zaria Williams is, but just a little overly aggressive. She had a couple of those calls earlier where it's like instead of going 100 miles an hour, maybe going 90 would suit her a little better.
You're talking about a player playing tough. Even has been playing so tough. I just seen her like pretty much holding her mouth. I think she got hit on that last possession that came down. She hurt her knee a little bit earlier in this game. Like
her ankle.
Something is all, you know, it continues to go, and she's steady in the game. She looks like an MMA fighter right now. Like her hair's all disheveled. Like she looks like she's tough.
Braylon Even doing all the dirty work and getting buckets too up top. Gracie Cosgrove being hounded by McKnight. And we get a turnover. Great defense from the sophomore.
You're down by 24 right now. I would like to see them cut into this lead somehow, but it's going to take a lot. I mean, on both ends. Obviously, on the offensive end, you got to get buckets first, but you got to be able to make stops too. And
Pau Juman races it up top. Finds Lily Murphy, but back out. We got a 3 off the mark, but a rebound from McKnight and 1.
There we go. That's what it takes. Things like that. As McKnight comes up with her 10th point of the game.
And there you see here on the replay, Pau Juman, but down low. Even McKnight grabs the rebound, takes the contact up strong.
Make that 11 for Miss McKnight.
And a substitution, number 3 for Badin. Haley Weber comes into the game.
She also had some time on the JV playing today. As Sebastian takes another 3-point shot, this time it's off.
Oh, Lily Murphy down there working. Caitlin Murphy, I'm sorry. And out of bounds, Pau Juman, McKnight. There's Pau Juman again. There's Braylon and Pate making things difficult, and a jump ball possession arrow to the Rams. And up top, Braylon Even. Oh, what a steal! Kaylin Murphy picked her pocket and finishes a layup. Only a freshman. And Braylon Even, hey, you get your pickpocket, but you come back down the other way. Takes the contact and finishes. Oh, got to watch out for 10 seconds here. The Hawks have to get it up court, but too much. I think just some of the players are running out of gas.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on here in these past few minutes. I'm so shocked that Even is still. I keep looking at her, and there's that, you see right there on there, she's down on the ground again. She's holding her hip, but there's Caitlin Murphy all the way from coast to coast with the steal and the finish.
And there's McGowan up top being guarded by Bumpus. We get a steal from Pal Juman. Oh, takes the contact and a foul on the floor. Haley Weber has her hands out saying what? She thought she was there in time. The credit to Pal Juman creating some contact. And a word from our sponsor, Education First Credit Unions, savings and checking accounts, youth and team accounts, Visa CCs, home and auto loans. Learn more about Education First. Contact us today, www.educu.org. Free financial wellness. We are the smart choice in banking. And another score.
That time was Haley Weber coming off of the bench and getting baskets, and that time she just got the steal.
Hey, putting in work on JV and varsity, hitting the floor but popping right back up. We got a three. Too strong. There's oh, that's Cosgrove, another logo.
She loves that deep three.
She sure does. They're getting all these offensive rebounds. It's their third possession. What a pass! Cosgrove to Even.
A foul on the inbounds, it looks like. This one's going to be on
Braylon Even. And look at this play. You see Cosgrove finding a cutting Braylon Even. What a dynamic duo those two are. I mean, if we could do a quick math, they've accounted for most of the Hamilton-Badin Rams' 51 points.
Oh, for sure. Between Cosgrove, Pate, and Even, I mean, that's 28 points at the half that they had. I mean, I'm accounting for a lot of their points. So.
And we got a foul. I believe that's going to be called on Caitlin Murphy. Braylon Even, only a sophomore, along with Gracie Cosgrove, only a junior. Ashley Pate, a junior. Brooke Sebastian, a junior. So a lot of these players coming back. And off the rebound and miss. The Hawks come back down around the way behind her back. But out to Smith, step back. Oh, too strong. And there's Even for the Rams, guarded by Murphy, gets it to Colstead, to Sebastian. And another player getting run on the floor is London Wilson, a freshman for the Hartley Hawks.
Another deep three-point shot right there. That time it's Ashley Pate. She says she has that logo shot in her too.
Ashley Pate with her third three of the evening. Once again, lighting it up. There's McKnight, gets it on the wing, but here comes Even for the Rams, and it's a foul. Look, I'm not mad at any foul that gets called on Braylon Even. If there is a player who has hit the ground, hit her chin, hit her hip, doing all the dirty work, cutting, shooting outside shots, inside shots, it's been Braylon Even.
Yeah, she doesn't have the points to back it up. I'm pretty sure the coaches are probably going to go with Cosgrove for the MVP, but Even she gets my vote automatically.
Oh, man, she's been out here working. She takes the seat. Number 15. Gracie Cosgrove heads back into the game. And now up with some pressure. McKnight tries to slow her down just a bit behind her back. Gets it to Sebastian, who's guarded by Wilson. Out on the perimeter. Whoa, McKnight and Cosgrove. Double foul. Just down there battling. That's something we don't see every day.
I don't know. They're both tugging on their shorts. I don't know if they were pulling on each other's shorts or something, but they both got the foul. They're both adjusting their waistband at this point.
Guess they were just pulling on jerseys.
Yeah, they had to be.
Having a good time here in this third quarter with 1:35 to go. There's Pate up top.
You can hear in the
Over to
background, you can hear the excitement of the Hartley bench. They're down by nearly 30, but you can still hear the excitement that they have. So that's a great testament to the coaching staff over there, Hartley.
And Anaya Thorne up working. But Kolstad turns the corner and gets it to Weber. And we got a foul. Look, if I'm the Hartley Hawks, I'm so impressed with their defensive intensity on that possession. They got a foul called, but there's no give up in this team.
None at all. But all that cheering and all the heart that you have, you gotta still get some points you gotta get some points on the bucket or points on the scoreboard.
And there's Bella Baker, her first points of the afternoon. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she got some run in on JV too.
Strong possibility.
And we have another sub. Paige Butler heads into the game. And doesn't matter the score, which is now a 30-point lead. The pressure remains for the Rams. Up top is Smith to Murphy, who drives and penetrates, tries to find Thorne, but a turnover. The Rams are speeding up the other way. There's Baker, but look, down there competing. McKnight, the junior, crosses over, taking it, tries to get it to Wilson, but just a little too out of control on that one. 30 seconds left in the third period. There's Murphy playing good D on Pate, but we got a foul. As soon as she put those two hands, I think that's when I knew he was going to blow the whistle.
Yeah, they let them play. They let it go for a little while, but it's only so far you can let things keep going.
A couple of subs. Pau Juman is going to give London Wilson a break. And 34, Avery Kolstad will take the shooter. We got a made free throw. And Ashley Pate, who's had a really solid game with 3 made threes. And 21 seconds, Ram press still on. But the Hawks break it through passing. Smith up top, heads to the corner. Gets it to Murphy. And Thorne. Oh, what a pass! And Smith with the finish. And that marks the end of the third quarter. The Hamilton Badin Rams in green 57 and your Bishop Hartley Hawks in white 28. Stay with us for some fourth quarter action in the Battle on the Hawks Nest. at the battle in the Hawks' Nest. I am Candace Allen here with Will Ward for fourth quarter. We have the Hamilton Badin Rams 57, the Bishop Hartley Hawks 28, and Keurig Dr. Pepper is a proud sponsor of Battle in the Hawks' Nest. Go Hawks! And right on cue, Smith with the jumper gets the high bounce. Now that was a nice looking shot.
It was. Give her fourth points of the game. She had one right before the end of the third and starting off in the fourth. It's down by 27. They're still coming.
Still coming. But Gracie Cosgrove.
Yeah, she's still here also.
She's still here. Still shooting, competing, cutting to the lane. There's Smith again for the Hawks. Down on her right side. Finds a trap, but throws it in the middle of the floor. Cosgrove. Her player's head was turned. Doesn't see it. The Hawks able to get the turnover. There's Mia Smith again up top to Murphy. Just setting their offense. There's Pao Juman. Murphy down low, gets it over to Smith. Tries to step back. And look, if there's a player and a loose ball, it's going to be Braylon Even. Every time.
And I was starting to say it. I was waiting for a break in the action, but I wasn't hoping that it would be like her hitting the ground again. But I'm surprised that the coach for the Rams has not taken their starters out yet. Like, what else are you trying to prove at this point? Because you're up 29. Like, you still have all your starters in the game. Like, what else do you need to see them do?
And Braylon Even is all gas, no brakes. Hitting the floor. There she is, wide open. Just keeps moving. Only a sophomore.
If she doesn't get the player of the game, I'm going to protest.
Braylon Even, she's just been competing all game. And there she is again with the deflection. And we have a sub, McKnight. Subs in for Caitlin Murphy. And Smith out of bounds. Oh, what a pass. Smith for three. Ooh, a nice looking shot.
She's really come alive here in the last few minutes. Number 7 for her.
Whew. She should shoot more often. That's a great shot she has when she gets her feet set. Paid up top. Being guarded by McKnight. Gets it out on the wing. There's that dribble penetrating Even back out to Cosgrove with the jumper. Off the side of the rim, and here comes Smith. Takes it herself with the runner. Oh, off the mark.
It looked good, though. I like that effort.
Oh, and Even got hit once again. That foul will be on Anaya Thorne.
Please take her out, Coach. I want to stand up here in a second myself. I feel like we're going to have a Kanye moment at the passing out of the MVP trophy. They're going to hand it to somebody. I'm just going to say, I'm going to let you finish, and I'm going to let you have this award. But Braylon Even had one of the hardest play games I've ever seen.
Oh, for sure. There's Pate, back to Even, back to Pate, give and go. Off the front, but the rebound down to McKnight. She's swinging, but do we have a foul call?
Or do we have that same call that we had before? Like, we didn't have that call there, so
for sure.
So what's up?
When she does get the ball, she gets a swing in those arms, but this time she does draw the foul.
It'll look like Coach Humphreys is bringing in the cavalry at this point.
Yeah, gonna give some of his players a run in varsity time. And Smith, Pao Juman, McKnight, and McKnight head to the bench.
Ella Schindler checking into the ball game for the first time this game.
And
she
a double
knew it.
dribble, yeah.
She knew as soon as she did it.
She points to herself and says, my bad, no worries. The Rams doing nothing to pull off this press. Up by 28.
And, say it again, all their starters are still in the game.
Cosgrove again shoots an outside shot for 3 off the mark. And Harris with the board. Williams. Oh. Good looking shot from Sarah Thompson. And there's Williams with the steal. Heads out, settles at the 3-point. Williams!
This last lineup change they brought in, they're really starting to shoot the ball.
They are shooting, but they're the Rams up top. Oh, they get that one to finish for the layup. Ball stays to the Rams.
I'm not sure when she snuck out of the ball game, but I'm just glad to see Braylon even not in the game right now.
Okay, yeah, looks like that was Hartley Weber who finally gave Braylon even a break. Cosgrove remains, and Sebastian, she's down there with the ball in the post, finds Pate, and we got a 3. A little short, but Cosgrove still going.
Hustle points. She got to knock this one down.
A long 3. But the reverse, no foul called. And Wilson with the board.
That one was tipped out by Marshall, but it's going to remain with the Hawks.
And there's Harris trying to find a teammate to get it to Thompson, able to bring it up. Needed somebody to cut to the ball, but she gets it to Schindler, who's blocked by Sebastian. And there's Cosgrove off and running. Gets it over to Weber. There's Williams for the Hawks, pushes it up. Oh, we get a 3. Oh, but what a rebound and finish into the game. London Wilson, the freshman.
You noted earlier that the Rams, they have a lot of youth on their side, and I believe this Hartley team also does. I mean, they're going to be losing 3 seniors off of these teams. So they have a lot of upside in their future also.
And Haley Weber at the free throw line. And at this time, Brick Studio stands as a beacon of versatility in event hosting, offering the perfect space for corporate, social, and community gatherings. From corporate meetings that inspire innovation to social events that create lasting memories, Brick Studio is a haven for diverse occasions. With a blend of modern amenities, personalized services, and a touch of community warmth, we transform events into unforgettable experiences. Brick Studios also provides handmade decor props, furniture rentals, and Photo 360 services. Please be sure to check Brick Studio Photo 360 just outside of the gymnasium. Let Brick Studio be the backdrop to your narrative, where every detail is crafted with precision, ensuring your event is nothing short of exceptional. For more information, please visit www.hstudios614.com.
Thank you, Candace, for that passage. And back to the action. It's almost the end of the 4th quarter now. And we had a scrum on the floor. Ball is going to be back into the hands of the Rams.
And Pate still remains. She's going to be taking on some ball handling duty, as she has for most of the game. And that offense still working. They dribble, penetrate, and cut. And the Hawks defense still out there playing hard. Pate behind her back, finds her way into the lane, almost gets a 3, but great recovery from Schindler. There we see 42.
So at
Bella
this
Baker.
At this point of the game, if I'm not mistaken, I do see the clock is stopped at this point. There's supposed to be a continuous clock at some point during the game, right? And a certain amount of points that are made.
That is
a
true.
certain advantage that they have.
I I see where you are. I'm not for sure if that's an event by event thing or a high school thing, but you're right. At a certain, maybe it's 30, maybe it's 35 where it becomes a running clock. But as we've stated, there have been some clock issues today. And
it's a 28-point lead right now. I mean, my math ain't always been mathing, as they say, but I mean, there's a nice substantial lead here. Maybe it's 30. Maybe the continuous clock starts at 30. Who knows?
The Hawks are keeping it within that 30-point range. But here with the turnover, the Rams still out here fighting for loose balls and steals. And up top, Colstead. And there's Goldberg, McGowan for the Rams, just running their offense. And off the curl, no foul called, and McGowan hits the floor. She gets up smiling. And we have a sub, number 2, Chelsea Gaudier. Oh, what a pass inside. Oh, tried to get the basket to go. Bella Baker, but the Rams do get the offensive board. There's Baker. Oh, we tried to get a spin move off the side of the rim. But once again, the Rams able to get the ball and back down low, and back outside. All around the rim, we go for a 3 off the mark. Can the Hawks pull it out? They pull this offensive rebound. And there you see number 12, Jillian Reese.
Who was the JV player of the game. So now you see both benches empty as the Rams have the ball back.
Yeah, we're under a minute to go. The Hamilton Badin Rams come into Bishop Hartley off the rebound. And there she gets it. Bella Baker, her first field goal on varsity this afternoon. Oh, yeah, we got a walk. Just a little too much. And with 33.5 seconds to go, we have another sub. That is number 3, Haley Weaver, back into the game. And a long 3 from McGowan, ball to the Hawks. And up top, Gault's here. Oh, and still pushing hard. 22, Nevaeh Anderson. But the Rams with 5 seconds left, trying to get a shot off. And they just dribble it out. And that is your game. The Hamilton Badin Rams, 65. The Bishop Hartley Hawks, 35. What a battle. Thank you, everyone, for joining us at the Battle in the Hawks Nest. I am Candace Allen with Will Ward. We will see you next year here from Yamo Sports.